Hello, I'm Jeremy Adelman, and I'm a professor of history at Princeton University. And I'd like to welcome you to the world's first Global History Lab. This is a course that I've been teaching for many years at Princeton University that examines the history of the world from 1300 to the present. We'll be looking at some key themes in the history of the world, such as the forces that integrate the world and divide the world, interactions around economic, cultural, and religious dynamics, to look at, in a sense, the history of globalization. How do we know about the past? How do we know what events and processes in history look like to actors in other places and other times? More than absorbing history, we are going to ask you to learn by applying historical knowledge. To help you apply the craft of history, we, as a team of graduate students and I, have been working to pull together case study materials that will invite you to examine specific events, actors, and processes in the past. These labs are what is most innovative about this course. They will ask you to examine in a collaborative way these case studies. Students will be joining individual teams to work over sets of problems. And in the end, we will be asking you to answer challenge questions that will invite you to post your thoughts online for other students to read and to comment on. One example of a challenge question is to ask you to analyze the role that disease played in the wake of Columbus's discovery of the Americas and the role that health and infectious diseases play in global history. We will be rolling out lectures for you each week to cover important themes in world history. We've written a textbook among a group of colleagues at Princeton University specifically tailored for this particular course. These two components, the lectures and the textbook, will give you important background material for learning about the history of the world. Finally, we will be organizing discussions online between Princeton students and students from around the world to consider materials, questions, and debates that the course has provoked. This allows us to bring the world into a history of itself. It's been what I think is the most exciting aspect of teaching world history in now a truly global setting.